Okay, is sex outside of marriage ever okay? Is sex outside of marriage ever okay? Hi, I'm David Essel. On a recent XM radio show, we had an individual email in who was in a quandary. A 75-year-old man married to a 75-year-old woman, his wife. I think they've been married 50 years or something like that. They hadn't had sex in 10 years because of a medical condition that his wife has. And after 10 years, and she knew he had a very high sex drive, and she knew that he hadn't had sex, obviously, in 10 years, she says to him, it's okay for you to go outside the marriage to have sex. And she gave some restrictions, though. I don't want it to be with anyone we know. There's no overnight stays. There's no emotional involvement. He wrote into the show saying, oh my God, I don't know what to do. What would you do? Is sex outside of marriage ever okay? Even if your partner says, I have no interest in sex, go ahead, or I can't have sex, go ahead. Could you justify that in your life? Well, we opened the phone lines, and of course, we've got a variety of different calls. One individual called in to say that his wife medically couldn't have sex with him, and he'd been going to massage parlors for years to get the result that he needed, to the release that he needed. Another person called in and said, no way. There's no way. You need to stay with your partner, and if they give you the okay or they don't, you cannot have sex outside of marriage. What do you think? Well, I'll share my opinion here. As an all-faith minister, as someone who marries couples, as someone who has presided over funerals and divorces and everywhere in between, I will say that this woman has an incredible understanding of unconditional love. She has an awareness that her husband has given up 10 years of intimacy and now is at a point at 75 where that she's willing to allow him to have his needs met within certain restrictions. I have to tell you, I applaud this woman. I think she's unbelievably strong. I think she's powerful. I think she's outrageously grounded. Their marriage, according to the gentleman's email, is very strong. It's beautiful. They love each other. They're best friends. Everything you can imagine in a marriage. The caveat I will say is this, and when he wrote in, he said, I'm excited and I'm nervous. I'm filled with guilt even thinking about doing it. He has to process through. He has to work with someone in order to come to the same level of comfortability that his wife has. If he can do that, if he can get grounded, if he can make sure that he doesn't go into any emotional involvement, which is always a risk, I think this couple has something going that a lot of people could benefit from observing. It's not right for everyone. As a matter of fact, in very few cases could I ever say that this would be a healthy move. In this case, I think it just might be. If I can help you at all in your relationship issues, please tune into the radio show or email me directly at talkdavid.com. Our work is about helping to alleviate suffering and promoting pleasure, connectedness, and love. I'm David Essel. Have a great day.